Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am so excited, as I always am, to talk about energy and moons. Do I have Leos in the house? David, like the winter artistry, are you Leo? Clifton 661, are you Leo? Mr. Greg Johnson, hey Greg, are you Leo? Katia, hey everybody, thank you for joining. Oh my goodness, how has the summer been treating you? How is everybody feeling? How is everybody doing? I hope my lions show up in great. Oh, Gemini, oh, that totally makes sense. In positive ways, because Geminis are super intelligent, but I know for sure, maybe you have Leo in your chart somewhere, Greg, for sure. The way you go out in life, the way you dress, you got some heavy Leo in your chart. Oh, you're tired. Yeah. Hey, Steve. Hi, welcome One Step Adventure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so August, a spectacular month. I'm excited about August for a personal reason. I don't do heat, and we have been so hot in California. I'm a fall baby, and I love the fall. Fall is my time. Fall is my time. It's my energy, but I can't. It's undeniable, the energy of Leo. So a spectacular month. And here's some trivia out of the gate. August is the only month that is also one of the top 1,000 names for men. Now, I've never met very few men with the name August, but according to research, August is the 1,000 top names for men. The Purple Heart was created on August 7th. And my son, Austin, is born this month. Oh, Katya, you got a rising sign in Leo. Let's go. Okay, that makes total sense. I mean, when you're red hair, especially when you have the fiery red hair, plus you're a fire sign, let's go. So birthdays this month on deck. Don Pollard, your partner, my buddy Steve's partner, life partner, kicks off Leo season. My old friend Philip Boone, I mean, we go back, we met in first grade. Norms Buha, amazing actress and friend who actually is pivotal in helping me get on my spiritual journey and find out some new things. Who else is on deck? Ian O'Daniel. This kid is amazing. He is the quintessential Leo. He is my son from another mother. It goes to show you that age transforms time, because my connection with him is unbelievable. Latasha Bella, we need to catch up. I miss you, sister. Such a beautiful Leo. Moshi Altavis, my cousin, Joanne Rossi from corporate, and Penny. Now, the thing about Leo is you'll notice that most Leos are not single. Leo is one of the greatest signs to be attached to, men and women. If you think about every Leo that you know, typically most Leos are not single. Oh, I forgot about my girl, Christina. Christina out there in Arizona now. I know you are burning up out there, but Leo is a magnificent sign, and they get attached quickly for a reason. Leos love to be in partnership. So this new moon in Leo demands that you take up space in your life and be your most authentic self, says Stephanie N. Campos. Be your authentic self. Leo rules the heart chakra, heart energy. So not only is it about finding courage, but it's truly living from your heart. It's time to put your desires at the top of your must-do list and the center stage of your life. This is what Leo asks us to do. We all have Leo somewhere in our charts, like I said. We can't always rely on others to be there, to cheer us on, to help us, and to advocate for us, but we always have ourselves. And this is one of the strengths of the energy in Leo. At the end of the day, Leos are very self-reliant on themselves to be their own self-motivators. So we came into the world alone. So it's time to get ferocious. Use the energy of Leo and lion energy to roar and get out there. Today, as I'm recording this on 8/1, today is Lammas Day. Lammas is about the Celtic sun god. Sun in August. So for the month of August, this Lammas energy will be alive. So around the world, bonfires, fire rituals, celebrations take place to mark the first harvest. Now, in my last video, I talked about it's time to plant some seeds. I think we literally are down to like 2 weeks before we can get those seeds in and planted, okay? 8/4, so this new moon in Leo is coming in on Sunday at 4:14 a.m. So when we wake up on the West Coast, we will be in the full energy in Leo. It's coming in 12 degrees. First thing I know about 12 is that it reduces to a 3. So this is coming in at 4:14 a.m., which is a 9, which is endings. So we got to get rid of stuff so this new moon energy can come in. Let's talk about the numerology. So 8/1/2024 today equals a 17 that reduces to an 8. What year are we in? I've been talking about this since January. We are in an 8 year. 8 is the number of power in this dragon year. 8/4, the day of the new moon. It comes in on Sunday. Each of our astrology signs, zodiac signs, govern a day. Sunday is Leo's day. So you got a new moon in Leo on its most impactful day of Sunday, and it's coming in on 8/4. 8 plus 4, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so that equals a 2. 2 is the number of partnership. And then on 8/8, as I've been talking about, Lionsgate, this year it's a 888. I hope you mark your calendars. August, the month, the 8th day, and we're in an 8 year, 2024. So that equals a 24, which is a number of 6. And number 6 is the number of the heart. Did I not just say that? The Leo governs the heart. So again, it's occurring on Sunday. Sunday is Leo's peak energy for this new moon. And it governs our 5th house. Leo governs the 5th house of romance, children, relationships, but mostly childlike energy. If you ever think about the Leos that you know, they seem to be ageless. They're almost like Benjamin Button. They always typically look great for their age, always typically very attractive. So if you have a sun, a moon, and rising, Sunday, August 4th, please do something special for yourself because this energy governs you as well. Like I said, we all have Leo in our charts. Now, Leo is considered a fixed sign. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo are the fixed signs in astrology. What does that mean? Fixed signs get hunkered down in their beliefs, and sometimes they're slow to make changes. Leo in particular, you cannot change a lion's mind. Once they decide they want to do something somewhere, forget about it. They're going to do it their way, okay? Opposite on the wheel from Leo is Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius male or woman and you're single and ready to mingle, try your best to find a Leo, because the theory is, yes, fire signs have an opportunity to get along really well, but also opposites attract, your exact opposite. So Aquarius is intelligent like Leo, and it's an air sign, so it's going to fuel your fire. So it's going to support your fire and your dynamic personality. I call out Scorpio. Scorpio is a fellow fixed sign because I'm selfish and I'm Scorpio. It says, if you're Scorpio, this energy will activate the top of our chart, the 10th house, the house of employment, career, profession, vocation, reputation, public image, your role in the world, your contributions, and your relationships. So if you are Scorpio, Leo energy is going to greatly impact you. It's definitely one of the suns on deck that will be highly affected by this new moon. This new moon represents a new season in your life. This energy will be passionate, intense, and fun. And remember, any kind of moon energy, new or full, the peak is the first 3 days, but it lasts for 2 weeks. So whenever though, this is how energy works, and this is how time works. Time is not linear like we live it. The day that you hear this message is the day that you're supposed to receive it, and there will be some pearls of wisdom that you're meant to hear. So think confidence, think vitality, leadership, ambition, generosity, romantic. These are all the energies of Leo. The mantra for Leo is I want. So the key word for Leo is creating. Now, the thing about Leo is the way they create is different than the other zodiac signs. They truly create by drawing things in. I feel like Leo is definitely one of the zodiac signs that really knows and understands the power of manifestation. Like, they have a confidence in their brain. You know, they say manifestation starts inside of your brain. And Leos stay cool and calm. Like, they can get fiery and pissed off, but at the end of the day, they always come back to self-reliance, like I said. And the power for Leo is magnetism. They are so magnetic. This is a time when Leo is on deck. You want to follow the energy of the sign. So this is about you shining, but also wanting to help others shine, because Leo is a very, very, very helpful sign. Every Leo I know, they're very helpful. This thought comes from Yoga Journal. Ruled by the sun, Leo does not want you to play small. It wants you to take up space and light up the room with your life force. To radiate in this manner, you must be in touch with yourself. You must know what makes you smile and aligns with your truth. Everything else radiates from your joy. Your ability to create abundance comes from your joy. Your ability to align with your purpose comes from your joy. And your ability to show up and authentically comes from your joy. The veil between the conscious and subconscious gets lowered on the new moon. Consider this opening an opportunity to feel your deepest joys. This is not about simple pleasures. It's about what connects you to the center of your higher self and the very purpose of your life. This new moon also uncovers layers that teach you about who you are and how you want to show up in the world. Again, be honest with yourself. What do you really want out of life? What brings you the most joy and reminds you of why you love to be alive? The universe cannot give us what we cannot admit to ourselves. Let me repeat that. The universe cannot give us what we admit to ourselves. So during these new moons, a new moon is all about making wishes. And truly, it's about anything that you want. This is where people go awry. Sometimes people get afraid to ask. So it's about aligning your wishes that are ruled by the energy. So this is a fire sign. So your wishes can carry further if you dive into the energies of that zodiac sign. So like I said, confidence, vitality, passion. These are some of the energies that you want to focus on in your life. You want to focus on romance, true love, maybe conception of a child or project, your inner child, creativity, hobbies, fun, pleasure. This is a time to really review your bucket list and try to figure out how you can get closer to that list. And number one for Leo is leadership. How can you truly take the lead in your life? Leo governs the heart, also in astrology where we heal, governed by the sun, which is the star. So the star is the ability to shine our inner light and let ourselves fully express ourselves. It is said that the heart has electrical energy. It's an electrical energy field of its own. And so the heart is 60 times greater in aptitude than that of the brain. So our heart is powerful. This is why Leo, the heart requires a lot of courage and strength and passion, but it requires us to follow it first and foremost. It is said that the heart sends so much more energy up to the brain, and the brain just ignores it. How much energy does the brain send to the heart? Nada. So that's why the idea is like sometimes you got to get out of your head and get into your heart. Let's talk about the dates. So 7/22 started Leo season. It began with a stellium. A stellium is when 3 or more planets are in a sign. So we had Venus, Mercury, and the sun in Leo. What a great way to enter the Leo season. Chiron is in retrograde. What is Chiron? Chiron is in Aries. Chiron is the planet of our wounded healers, the things that wound us in life. As a child, as an adult, these Chiron carries our deep wounds. So as Chiron is retrograde, you may find yourself revisiting some things you thought you had already passed through. Maybe some new things from your past are popping up that you're finally going to be able to heal. 7:26 through 8:12, Lion's Gate open. Did you feel it? I felt it the other day. So the Lion's Gate portal, the window stays open for about 2 weeks approximately. So it's when the Earth, the Sun, and Sirius, the planet Sirius, all come alignment together. So again, the peak energy is on the 8th. During the 8th, it's about spiritual, or during this whole Lion's Gate time, but on the 8th, it's about spiritual information. It's about healing and increased manifestation. Due to the amount of light that's coming through on the planet right now, this Lion's Gate is going to be particularly stronger. Oh my God, Jala Blue, how are you? Long time no see. Oh my goodness. So today is 8-1 Lammas, as we said. 8-4, the new moon in Leo comes in. Okay, here's the big hub in the astrology world. The very next day, after the new moon comes in and starts to get settled in, we go back into Mercury retrograde. This retrograde will be in Virgo, which is good news because Virgo is an earth sign. I think I've spoke about this many times before. Retrogrades are not a time to be afraid. What a retrograde does is tries to have us take a cosmic step back, like a pause, just to ensure we're moving forward in the direction, at the speed, and with the intentions that serve our highest goods. Yes, technology gets affected because Mercury governs communication. So it's really a time to be mindful, to slow down, and to take your time, not be in a rush. Accidents happen during Mercury retrograde because we're moving so fast. Also, retrogrades are here to teach us how to be patient. Not one of my strong suits, that's for sure. So make a note. So on Mercury retrograde, make a note of what you choose to initiate during this time. So the peak of the full moon is August 4, 5, 6. So on that 5th day, if you make your intentions, hang on to the notes that you write down or the things that you say you want to do. Because when Mercury goes direct, I think it's September 11th, look back and see what happened, okay? On 8/7, this is another powerful day this month. The Sun in Leo is sextile to Jupiter in Gemini. The Sun and Moon in Leo are sextile to Jupiter. Sextiles are harmonious. They are opportunities. So this is going to enhance opportunities, blessings, abundance, and happiness. So 8/7. 8/8 is the peak of the Lion's Gate. 8/14, Mercury retrogrades moves from Virgo into Leo. So Mercury retrograde will move into Leo. So again, as it retrogrades back in Leo, Leo's quality is about fearlessness, self-care, taking care of yourself, leading your own life, and developing the strength and courage to follow your heart. 8/19 will have a full moon in Aquarius. Again, Aquarius is the opposite sign of Leo. Whenever there's a full moon, it's almost like you get double energy. So Leo gets his new moon, but when the full moon is in Aquarius, because Leo is its opposite energy, there's going to be extra energy towards the Leo energy. 8/22, Virgo season arrives, grounding us, giving us earth, and helping us begin to enter into the fall season. And 8/28, Mercury goes direct. It will still be in Leo. 8/28, you can finally sigh a relief and go forward. But again, the way to handle Mercury retrograde is to realize that retrogrades are necessary. Just like we have up, down, right, left, day, night. We need complementary and counter energies in life to have wholeness, So it's time for passion and creativity. So again, Leo is associated with the heart, and we're connected, or we're encouraged to connect with our hearts. The number for Leo is 1. It makes sense. The king and the queen of astrology, the king and queen of the jungle. So Leo energy governs the heart, the spine, and the lower back. And this didn't surprise me, but the metal for Leo is gold, like that golden light that comes through with Leo being a fire sign and represented by the sun. Leos, let's talk about Leos for a moment. Leos are commanding, either in a very commanding, authoritative way or very in a disarming, playful way. The eyes always get you with a Leo. Always notice the eyes of a Leo and the hair, their mane. You can tell a Leo by how they take care of their hair and their eyes. Leos are natural rulers, and they genuinely see themselves as special, and they do seek preferential treatment. You know, it's kind of like an attitude that we need to have. It's not egoic, it's confidence. One of my favorite things about Leo energy is their ability to attract and not chase what they want. Leos can sometimes move very slow. Like, think about a lion watching its prey. They move very slow and methodical, but that is so that they can maintain the energy. So when it's time to pounce on the opportunities or the things that are important to them, they have the energy and the bandwidth to do so. Leo also brings sunshine into people's lives with their high creative spirit. So I laughed at this one because this is so true of Leos. Hey, Savannah Banana, how you doing, my love? You got a Leo. Before you got on, I was telling people, look at all the Leos you know. They're usually sucked up, men and women, because it's such a great sign. Leos are spenders. So spending money, especially on expensive things, Leos like quality over quantity. And they will spend on themselves. It is said oftentimes money just flies through the fingers of Leo. You know, that money can run through them pretty rapidly. But Leos don't mind because they have an innate ability to generate more. See, Leos never stress about money truly. They may be mindful and savers and prudent with their money, but they don't worry because they have this innate ability and this confidence that they're going to create more. And even when Leos don't have much money, they also continue to help others no matter how much money they have. So I'm going to give you a Lammas ritual that you can use. So Lammas, again, today, 8/1, is a season of Lammas. It's about celebrating. It's about bonfires. So the way to honor this new moon in Leo is to light candles. Light a lot of candles. Burn your sage, your Palo Santo. I'll come back to the Lammas rituals to close out our conversation. I pulled these thoughts from yogajournal.com from 2023, and boy, oh boy, is it appropriate still for this day. The new moon in Leo is a time to tell the universe your intentions and who you are, and know that it will respond with love. It asks that you keep your fear and desperation out of your intentions. Instead, trust the process of their evolution. You see this in Leo energy. They will go spend time alone, go into a cave, so to speak, to recharge. Leos don't really fret. If you have a fretting Leo, it's very unusual if they are, because they carry their emotions oftentimes inside because they are natural born leaders. So they don't want to disrupt and hurt the pride and the tribe that rely on them. It says setting intentions is one thing, but really committing to them emotionally is another. The new moon in Leo asks that you commit to your intentions with your entire heart, even if you feel uncertain that they're not guaranteed to manifest. Another thing, setting intentions takes vulnerability. This process can bring up fears of your visions. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't? The question to ask is, if it doesn't come true, does it mean you didn't deserve it? Remember, timing is everything. And the natural question is, did I do something wrong? Because I really wanted this so badly. I really made good intentions around it. But again, that trust in the universe is so important. And trust in the self, again, this shines through for Leo, associated with passion, creativity, and just this confidence. If there's nothing that you can take from this conversation today, it's about having confidence. Hey, we need an ego. We need a strong ego. And if you're listening to this, you're alive, you're watching it, it is because you have an ego. Our ego keeps us alive. Without a strong ego, we wouldn't be here. So get out of your heads that, oh, that guy has an ego. Yes, they're jerks in life, but we need a strong ego, and we need it. It comes from the solar plexus. And again, Leo, that's one of their superpowers. They have this innate internal compass and higher trust in themselves. Lastly, Leo teaches us that courage comes when we face our vulnerabilities and love them through and through. It reminds us that courage and confidence are formed when we show up and commit to something, even when we are afraid. Bravery does not mean that you're not scared. It means you go in despite the fear. It means that you put your whole heart into intentions, even when you don't know the outcome. It what tells the universe you are ready for your intentions, and it what tells your energy to start manifesting them. So people love to throw manifestation around, but people don't want to do the work. And the work is simply just changing your mindset, like looking at things. We have to catch ourselves. It's our natural place to be negative and to be afraid. So it's about overriding that. So this is a llama spell. I was cracking up because I'm like, people are going to think, oh, she's certifiable. But llama spell for opportunity. Again, this is Llamas month, where we focus on this Celtic sun god for the month of energy. It's all about harvest and reaping and sowing what you're going, those seeds that you plant, time to eat your fruit. So this comes from Llamas for a Spell, Opportunity. This comes from the book, The Mystical Year, Folklore, Magic and Nature by Allison Davies. Take a slice of bread broken into crumbs. So take that bread and break it into crumbs. Imagine that these crumbs are ideas, opportunities that you would like to sow and see grow. Take the breadcrumbs outside and scatter them in a circular pattern, and to reflect the sun's role in harvest. Without the sun, we don't have harvest, we don't have joy, we don't have light. That's Leo energy. Spin around until the crumbs are all gone, and then say, I sow, I harvest, I reap rewards. Repeat this mantra throughout the month to help you on your path to success. Again, it's time to put you and your desires at the top of your must-do list. This is not a to-do list. It is a must-do list. August is such a spectacular month, and I'm so excited. Remember that we're in the Lionsgate energy right now. And think about it on 8-4. 4 goes into 8 twice, which is partnership for Leo. The new moon in Leo demands, it's not asking, that you take space up and live your most authentic life. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Leo season. Happy new moon in Leo. And don't forget, 8-1 today, 8-4, 8-8. Please pay attention to the energy. Again, the key word for Leo is I want, key word is creating, and the superpower is magnetism. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next download when we talk about the full moon in Aquarius in 2 weeks. Be well, stay cool, and namaste.